Hello everyone, welcome back to another video.
So here in this we are going to see the different type of strings, how we can use the string and different strings, different method of strings, everything. So here first I will go with the normal methods, like just by using a double quote. I'm just declaring a variable x is equal to, I'm just using subscribe my channel. This is a one string which I'm using here, you can see. And next I'm using y in a single quote I'm using. So like the video, this is the another thing which I'm giving. Here we can see what will happen if you are printing x and y. So print will give x, then print will give y. You can run. When you run, you can see here, if you are giving in the double quote also, if you are giving in the single quote also, this Python will take it as a string and it will print the values. So this is the normal thing in the programming language, how we are going to give the strings in a double quote. And usually we will use the double quote for string and single quote for the characters. So if your string is, what is a string? String is the group of characters. So if you are giving a single quote also, there is no problem in Python. So next we'll go with here you yeah, another one problem is, if you are giving a single quote or double quote, what will happen? If you are giving this like this, you cannot give more than one line. For example, if you are giving this one here, subscribe my channel video, just I'm giving here, share the video, I'm just giving here. You can see when you're running, there is a error while scanning string literal. So if you want to give more than one line, then what we need to do, that we'll see here. Here we can use x only we will use. Instead of using one double quote, we can use three double quotes. Here we can give the same thing, subscribe the channel, and here you can see like the videos. I wrote this in the two lines. Here you can see when I press the enter and I wrote in the two lines, it is telling there is an error. If you are using one single quote, then there will be an error if you are writing multiple lines. But if you want to write in a multiple line, for example, I want to write something, something will write dot and will give. If you want to give in a multiple lines, then you need to use three double quotes. Then I'm just giving print x, I will give. You can see here, if I'm running, you can see subscribe the channel and like the video, then full dot. So this is how we can give multiple line by using in Python by using three double quotes. The same thing, I'm just copy pasting this one. You can give by using three single quote also. I can remove this one and will give three single quote also. So here we'll just run and we'll see. Sorry. Yeah, here a small problem. Here what will happen is here again three. We'll give three. That automatically it will come. So that's it. So here you can run and see, subscribe the channel and like the video. Here, if you want to give a single line string, then you can use here a double quote or a single quote. But if you want to use multiple lines, then you need to give three single quote or three double quotes. This is how we are going to print the multiple lines in Python. Now we'll see arrays in the string. This is a basic thing, how we can print the single line and how we can print the multiple lines. Now we'll go with the arrays in the string. So just I'm giving x is equal to, I'm giving hello world. We'll give hello world. So I'm just using, I want a single letter, like print, I'm giving A is the array name, so not a string variable name. So here, if I want to print any one letter, one character from a sentence, then we can give the position of the character in this A of in that array. So I'm just giving 2. You can see here, if I'm L, there is a L, 0, 1, 2. Remember, in programming language, the number will start or the position will start from 0. So H is in the 0, E is in the 1 and L is in the 2. Here same thing you can give. If you are giving 1, you can see it will print E. If you are giving here 0, it will print H. So you can see here the string will, the position of character will start from the 0th position. So this is how we can print a single character from the string. If you in which position we, the character and all we need to say. Next you will see here the same thing. I want to print 2:5 I am giving. What will happen we'll see. You can see here from second position, third, fourth, and here instead of space I will give like this only. Here you can see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. From 0 to 4 this character will print. Why I removed the space means if someone will get doubt whether it is printed 5th position or not, so I just remove the space. Here you can see the second position is this L, then third and fourth. The 3 character is printed here. 2, 3, 4 will be printed if you are giving 2:5. If you are giving 2:6, then what will happen? You can see here there is a 4 character. You can see 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last number, remember here the starting number 2 from this number to just before the ending number will print here. Here ending number is 6 I given, starting is the 2. So from the 2 to 5th it is printed. Another thing in the array, we'll just give one 2 and we'll just give a we'll keep it as a blank. You can see here from 2 the till ending the string it will print. You can see it's removed the 0 and first position and printed everything. So the same way we can give here something 5 will give. You can see here till the 5th position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Till the 5th position the character is printed and after that 5th position that is removed. Then if you guys are having any doubt why I am giving here 5 and it's not printing 5th position, this actually we are giving the number of character which we need to print. So the number will start from 0 actually. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This totally hello is the 5 characters. So that is printing the 5 characters here. So this is the arrays in the string. Now we can see how we can search for a character, how we can find out whether the character is included in the string or not. Just I am giving for x. This is not the for loop. Just telling for x in. I am just giving a lion. We'll give lion, and I am just asking print x. Sorry, there is an error. Cut here. This is not required. After the print, hello, we need to finish. Now we'll see. Here, now we'll action. Now we'll see here. Start from here. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we'll see how we can check the length of the string. How we can check a length of the string. For example, I'm just giving a is equal to hello world itself. Hello world I'm giving here. Hello world I given. Now for checking the length, we can use len is the function which is full form is length. Its function is called len. Is the function for checking length of the string. You can hear there's a 11 characters. The length of the string is 11. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually what will happen here, these are the 5, then another 5 is the 10, then 1 space. Here you can see when it's printing the length of the string, it is not counting from the 0. If it is counting, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's not counting from the 0. It's starting from the 1 itself for length, for printing the length. Now, I hope you guys understood how we can find out the length of the string. Now, we'll just check whether any word or any other character is present in the string or not. Just I'm giving a text. Just will give text as a variable name. Then I'm just saying the best things in life are free. Just for an example, I'm just taking the sentence. Then I'm just print free. Use the double quote here. Free, print free in text. You can see here true. That is, we are checking whether a word or a character or something is present in the string or not by using print the word, the character which we want to check. We need to first type, then in the variable name. That is, I want to check whether free is the word free is present in the text or not. If it is a present, it will tell yes. If you, for example, if you are removing the e and if you are checking also, it will say true because FRE is in present in the string. Instead of that, we are just giving FRI. You can see here false because FRI is not present in the string. The same thing for single quote. We'll see what will happen. I'm just set is false, but instead of set, if I'm giving B is the true. It is presenting. Then if you are using number also same thing, there is no number, so it's showing false. This is how we can check the whether a character or anything is present in the string or not by using this format. So we can see now how we can modify the strings, just like how we can convert the string into uppercase and how we can convert into lowercase. I'm just using the same thing here. I'm just taking this one here and hello world only I'm using. Instead of length, I'm removing the length, and here what I'm doing is a dot. I'm using a dot. If I'm giving upper and just close this one, what will happen, we'll see. You can see here the hello world was in the small letter, everything converted into the capital letter, that is uppercase. So now we'll just take this one here and we'll type B is equal to hello world. I'm using full in the uppercase, and how we can convert into the lower I will show you. Just copy this one. Instead of A, I'm just giving B, and instead of upper I'm just giving lower. You can see here that is converted to the lower. Even though if you are you can see here if I'm just giving H as a capital, there is no problem, okay. And here if I'm giving L as a lowercase, there is no problem. So this is how we can convert the lower letter to uppercase and uppercase to lower case. So these are the string things. Then another thing is we can concatenate the string that I explained before in variables itself, how you can concatenate the string everything. So just we'll see here also. A is equal to, I'm just giving hello I'm giving, and in B I'm just giving world I'm giving. How we can concatenate, we'll see. I'm just taking another variable c is equal to a plus, if you want, I'm just giving a plus b itself. Then I'm just giving print c. You can see here hello world. So this is how we can concatenate the strings. And if you want to add something in between a and b, you can give one thing before plus we can give, or after plus we can give. If you want to give something, just we'll assume that we need to give a space. You can sorry, here then you need to give one more plus. We can see here hello world, the space is also added. A plus which value you want to which extra thing you want to add, plus the b. Or if you want to give before a also, anyway you can give. So this is how we are going to concatenate two strings. So I hope you guys understood the strings, what are the string things. So we'll see in the next videos.